Hello and welcome again to investingsuccess.ca and another of our short video clips in which we take a look at human emotion, astrology, and the financial markets. When many traditional astrologers look at the planet Mercury, they very quickly focus on its retrograde events. However, there is much more to the planet Mercury than just its retrograde events. In a recent edition of my Astrology E-Alert newsletter, I focused on the planet Mercury and discussed it at length with subscribers. For example, Mercury has a very eccentric orbit around the Sun, and owing to its proximity to the Sun and the Sun's massive gravitational effect on the small planet, its speed of travel around the Sun varies markedly, and this seems to have a bearing on human emotion and the financial markets. One also has to consider that during its orbit of the Sun, it will exhibit periods of maximum eastern and western elongation. These two have a bearing on human emotion. We also have to consider the fact that in its 88-day journey of the Sun, Mercury will exhibit inferior conjunction and superior conjunction. These events, too, have a marked effect on human emotion and the financial markets. In the 1930s, there was James Mars Langham, who wrote extensively about the planet Mercury. I've now looked at some of his old manuscripts, and I've come to conclude that what he was writing about in the 1930s is very much valid in today's markets. Here's a quick look at a chart of gold. I've got a number of these Mercury-type events on this chart, and you can quickly see that a lot of the price inflections on gold do align to these Mercury-type events. In fact, there are many moving parts to financial astrology, and Mercury is but one of these parts, but it is a part that cannot be readily dismissed. To learn more about these moving parts and financial astrology in general, please be sure to follow me and visit me often at www.investingsuccess.ca. Thanks for watching.